So welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, I am Psychic Bella Love. If you wanted to book a reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. Also make sure that you follow me on Stationhead because our Psychic Carlene, one word at a time, Psychic Carlene and I will be on every Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and that's where we do the readings that we can't do over here, you know, on the tube, and we can do the follow-up questions after the videos and stuff too, because, you know, I leave the energy after the reading, and I can't ever just jump right back into it, but then when we're, like, in the middle of pulling cards on stuff, it's easier to answer the questions live over there. And then make sure you follow me on Instagram, same name everywhere. So we are going to take a look at LeBron James and Savannah James. This has been requested. It was on the list. I do have a long list of people that you guys asked me to look at, and I do get to them. You know, I have some that are recorded and scheduled to go up, and other ones I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sit down and do that, and then something crazy happens, so I don't get to it. So, oh, and I just have to say too, shout out to Tenon, because she has been a rock star. She shows up to every Stationhead show, even if she's on her lunch break, but she's also been an amazing resource for information about spiritual stuff when it comes from the African point of view, because she's from the Ivory Coast. So she's been a little rock star, and I learned, like I tell you guys all the time, like I was telling you guys this morning on Stationhead, like I learned from you guys too. Like you guys were teaching me stuff about astrology that I didn't know, because I am not an astrologer, and I'm still learning. So I love it. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you to everybody that does join us on Stationhead. So we're gonna go ahead and just see, like, what does Spirit want to tell us about their relationship? Does he cheat? And are they going to stay together, I guess? Because I really don't know what else to ask. Spirit, please join us and answer any questions that we have in regards to LeBron and Savannah James's marriage and relationship. What should we know? Thank you, Spirit, for joining us and answering any questions that we have in regards to LeBron James and his wife, Savannah James. They're asking only with the intention and purpose of clarity and understanding, not with any bad intention. Thank you, Spirit, for joining us. Please bless and protect all who participate in this reading, as well as all who watch. Thank you for joining us, Spirit. Amen. Baby hands. Sometimes somebody was asking me, like, oh, like, aren't those cards kind of big? I'm like, this is literally my max. Like, if you see, my hands as stretched as it can go to shuffle these, so sometimes takes me a little extra. That's why I get so sad, because I can't use all the cards I want, because I can't. Shuffle them. Well, he's definitely cheated. Well, that is for sure. Multiple times. He's in a long-term affair with somebody. It's still going on. He's just... LeBron is very good at working really hard to keep up the, you know, perfect family image with his Pals of Wands, 9 of Wands, and 10 of Cups. He definitely makes people sign NDAs. You know, he's very careful. Like, it's like, he's not gonna just, like, go out of town and hook up with some random ass groupie. It's, no, I have women in the entertainment business or who are in other, you know, public spheres that also know how to play the game. And it's talking about, like, he really vets them too. Like, he might start really digging some girl, but he won't act on it until he's had people, like, verify, like, she's cool, she's not gonna say anything. So he is very, very, very careful and very protective of making sure that this information is not coming out. They've separated multiple times that we haven't been told about. One time they were on the verge of like completely being done for good after an affair because Savannah catches him. We might not catch him, but she catches him. And it's like they were about to like break up for good, but she became pregnant with one of their kids. And it feels like it was like either the last one or the second to last one. I don't know how many kids they have or how old their kids are, but I know that they have a few. So I'll be honest with you, I kind of know more about the Currys only because, well, I mean, I'm, you know, Golden State Warriors and, is it Golden State Warriors? Yeah, and all that stuff. But it's just because they're, like, more, like, out there, you know, especially with the kids and stuff, whereas LeBron, his kids are a little more kind of behind the scenes. So that's why I'm like, I know he has a daughter because I saw this really cute video of her one time, but I don't know, you know, how many kids they have or how old they are. Okay. See, this is the thing. What have I been telling you guys? Everything that is done in the dark always comes to the light. So this is talking about, number one, we have the Devil card with the, you know, Seven of Cups. There's lots of deceit that goes on, either not only just like in his own household, but of course to the public, trying to pretend like they have this perfect, happy household. But with this Two of Wands, King of Cups, Three of Wands, and this Tower, it's gonna come out. I don't know that it's necessarily gonna be this year, guys. It feels more like late, the earliest, the end of this year. It feels more like next year that we hear more about this. I don't know why. This year feels more about like movie stars, music, some more politicians, and I feel like next year is more athlete driven as far as the exposes and stuff. It's really weird because it keeps feeling to me like that's how it's gonna go, like category by category by category, instead of just, you know, like, oh, well, we see R. Kelly getting exposed, so let's expose this baseball player that everybody knows behind the scenes is an asshole. It's like, no, R. Kelly got exposed, now we're doing T.I., and then after that we're going to do Marilyn Manson, and then the next person's going to be this. Next year, you guys get your turn. That's what it always feels like to me for some weird reason, but we're definitely still going to get, you know, exposing things and people's, you know, what's really going on coming out and coming to light. And honestly, I think that we might actually see, yeah, see, it's like he just can't help himself. It's not that he doesn't love her or that he doesn't think she's beautiful or anything. This is literally about, I have to constantly like it's like he feels like, okay, I'm trying to like explain this from his perspective in a way that makes sense, like the way Spirit's explaining it to me. He feels like he's such a big person. He lives such a big life. He has such a big ego. There's so much that he's always doing that it's almost like I can't enjoy the time off. I can't enjoy the solitude. I feel like there's so much of me that I can't just only share with my own family. Like, I gotta get out there and tell everybody, like, hey, look, here's a blessing of my energy and attention and but he also enjoys the excitement and the emotional connections that he has with these women. And that's why I said it's not just about an affair in the sense of, well, I know I can trust you to be the long-suffering, quiet side chick, but it's also, I get off on being in love with a bunch of people and the excitement of like getting to know somebody and the newness of stuff and everything. But then he also likes the enjoyment of almost feeling like he is in multiple relationships. I'm like, dude, just go get a compound and get some sister wives. That's what you about. Because it just, and see, it's like the Knight of Cups and the Palace of Cups. I have so much love I need to go share with everybody. I'm sorry. I just, for some reason, this like image of LeBron James on a horse, but like one of those like, you know, like white horses with like a sword, you know, like kind of what you would imagine like we'd see like an archangel on or something. And he's got his basketball tucked under his arm and he's like galloping on the horse. Like, we gotta go give our love to some people. Oh my God. Alrighty. You can tell it's been a long day when I start having weird visions of shit. He's not going to be happy that he's put in the position of the spotlight in this sense of here's all this information coming out about me and I have to answer for myself. I really honestly think that could be the breaking point for her to actually be done with him. So we'll ask. Or we might get, you know, a Beyonce and Jay-Z wedding renewal thing with a couple more kids to boot, or at least another one. Because it feels like it could go either way depending on how he ends up dealing with it. Like, dealing with it as in them two. Okay. Oh, Spirit. Are Lebron and Savannah going to stay together? What is going to happen with their relationship after this comes out? Thank you, Spirit. He doesn't, I know everybody wants to know about Yes Jules. I will say this, that Spirit just said, because I was just thinking in my head, like, oh, I should ask that question next after this. Spirit just said she's still getting financial benefits off of him, you know, but they're not messing together anymore. Now he's, I feel like the girl that he's most, because there's a couple of them, but I feel like the girl that he's like building right now with, because it does feel like almost like we had started some sort of thing, or we were just starting to, or whatever, or it was still newish. She feels kind of like youngish to me, like she's in her mid-20s. Also, I keep seeing, I know a lot of people say LeBron likes white girls, but this girl feels like she's like mixed or African American, but like light skinned, because they keep showing me like this really pretty girl. She's not like the Instagram baddie model that like we would assume or anything like that. She works in the entertainment industry, but more like A&R side and things is what I keep getting. She's not the one that it's gonna come out. Again, we have the affair card, the Tower, because of this Three of Cups, with this information that's coming out. They'll work it out. We're gonna see, like, we might get some Oprah tell-all thing bullshit, you know, and it's gonna be like, I made a mistake. But Savannah just doesn't want to leave him, you guys. She's comfy where she is. Like, it's like, don't publicly embarrass me and let me keep living this life that I enjoy with this Ace of Coins, Queen of Coins, and Ten of Coins. It's about, like, being rooted where you are because you live a comfy life and you don't want to, like, mess that up. Not that she doesn't care about him either. It's just, I mean, you know, they have kids to consider. A lot of people don't want to, like, you know, break up a long-term marriage. She does love him, though. She does care about him. He cares about her, too. This doesn't have anything to do with him not loving her enough. It's about a man who wants to go spread his little wand around and his heart. So, even though it will seem like a public disaster at the time, they'll work through it, and he'll just be better about hiding it next time. All right, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and end it there because I really don't know what else to ask. Like, how he's cheated, he's cheating, he's going to keep cheating. Well, we will find out at some point about it. So I just don't know what else to ask with that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so very much. And if you want to book your own personal and private reading, all my information is in the description box below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you all again soon.